What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you not from the D. Hartford, CT. I made it. Let's get into the topic at hand before I meet up with my family. The View, man. Jeez, that show. I guess I should be grateful for The View because they just don't stop. They continuously provide me with stuff to talk about. And what the hell is this behind me? What's all that shit? Everyone belongs. Everyone is welcome here. June's not Pride Month anymore. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Pride Month is canceled. Anyway, back to The View. They would hate to hear me say that. But Whoopi, geez, that woman is a mess. This lady was actually trying to argue with the other host, and I don't know what her name is. I should learn what her name is because she seems like the most sensible one out of them all, because they're all pretty nutty. I mean, she earns her check the hard way because she's always the reasonable opinion against, at all times, 3 or 4 unreasonable opinions. But Whoopi was trying to claim that being black in America in 2025 is equivalent to being a woman in Iran. This is absolutely absurd. I don't know how you could come to the conclusion that being black in 2025 in America is anything close to that. Listen, I can tell you right now, being black in 2025 in America is pretty damn awesome. I absolutely love living in America. All this talk about systemic racism and whatnot, I don't know what they're talking about. Did systemic racism exist? Sure, I can go ahead and cop to that. I'll concede to that point. Did it exist? Does it still exist to a certain degree now today? Maybe, I don't know. But I can tell you this. No point in my life, and I say this as a black man, at no point in my life have I ever felt like being black has been a disadvantage, that being black has kept me behind. I do exactly what the hell I want to do every single day of my life. And before someone is like, oh, well, maybe you came from a money with family, you came from money with privilege. No, I'm born and raised in the city of Detroit. I'm from the trenches. And I still never felt like I was at a disadvantage in life. I always did whatever I wanted to do and didn't do what I didn't want to do. It's a mindset. So to listen to someone like Whoopi Goldberg try to make this claim, it was just crazy, man. And think about this. This makes it even more insane. Whoopi is rich, right? She is a black woman in America that's rich and has been rich for decades. She has a dream job. She sits on television daily and gets to give her opinions, however ridiculous they may be. She gets to sit on television daily and give her opinions, and she gets paid millions of dollars a year for it. What is she talking about, man? These people, they want to be victims so bad, even in situations where they're clearly not a victim. Whoopi Goldberg, ask her when is the last time she struggled financially. She probably can't remember. Like, when was the last time she struggled financially? Before she got that gig as Celie on The Color Purple? I mean, she has been, and I don't say this to be disrespectful, but in spite of the fact that she never was really all that easy on the eyes, I mean, I'm just keeping it 100 here, y'all. I'm really not trying to shame or nothing like that. I'm just following. For her to have been in terms of what people would consider the standard of beauty, she never really met that. that never stopped her from being successful. She never had any trouble getting around. She never had any trouble finding work. She never had any trouble in terms of getting rich. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a little bit for my fam. So for her to be like, being black in America is equivalent to being a woman in Iran is crazy. Your life does not reflect that at all. Your life has never reflected that. My life has never reflected that. My life, 44 years, at no point in my life has it been anything remotely close to that. This stuff is crazy, man. There were times where things were rough for black folks. And that's okay. We can acknowledge that without still trying to carry that mentality today. Slavery happened, it's been over, and it's been done. How long are people going to still try to act like their life today is somehow still affected by what happened then? Nobody today was a slave. I mean, really, no black person today was a slave. No white person today had any slaves, owned any slaves. So what are we talking about, man? You know, does some racism stuff exist? Sure, yeah, but again, how is that stopping you from getting anywhere? I don't get that one, man. I'm gonna go ahead and keep walking. I don't get that one. I guess I'm just never gonna understand victim mentality. Perhaps I don't want to understand victim mentality. It's just never gonna make sense to me, especially when you have extremely rich people, extremely privileged black people that are sitting on TV saying this sort of stuff as if they ever experienced any of the stuff they claiming. Really, Whoopi Goldberg, she has had a seriously privileged life. I don't know about what her life was like before she got rich, but that was a long time ago. Whatever her life was like before she got into acting and started making millions of dollar paychecks, that was forever ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way out of here, man. Find my way. I've never been to this airport before, so I need to figure it out. I'm seeing stuff at Yukon all around. Whatever, man. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. And don't think I'm disappearing because I'm out of the city. I'm not. Y'all gonna be hearing from me. Peace.